Welcome everyone to Gentle Movement. My name is Chris, and I am with MS Focus, the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And thank you for joining us this week. And hoping everyone is doing well and enjoying their week. And it's a nice way to end the week out. For some people who are joining us to finish their day, for some people who are joining us to start the day. With gentle movement. And we start in a chair, but we will do some movement around the chair, stand up. We incorporate some Tai Chi, some Qigong, some yoga, and also some movements from Taiko, which is Japanese drumming. So, excuse me, let's just start in a gentle space where our hands are on our knees or on our thighs and our eyes are closed. And we just want to start in a soft, centered, gentle place so we can begin. Just like if we're going in a room or in a house and just kind of getting to know our surroundings, we do the same thing when we start a practice of some sort during the day. Just take a moment to shut our eyes, get familiar with the surroundings, externally and internally, how we're feeling, what we're coming with, depending on how the day's been so far. So this is a place where we can clear that out. Nice deep breath in and exhale. And one more, breath in and exhale. Let's just start by lifting our hands off our knees. Start rotating our hands. And our thumbs and our fingers. And so your elbows can be bent, but gently and slowly bring them out straight. And we're just going to play the piano in both directions. A little tricky, go back. So if you want to just roll your fingers out, just to get them loosened up, make sure you include your thumbs. Then open your palms and rotate your shoulders. So your thumbs are up, or your palms are up, and palms are down. Pinkies are up, and pinkies are down. Just go slow. We want to have our arms as even as possible, so they're not down here, and they're not up here, right? We want them to be even, right? Our chin is up. We're just going to rotate our shoulders back and forth. Squeezing our hands, opening our hands. I'll try to get it so you can see me a little bit better. Squeezing our hands, opening our hands. Squeeze and open slowly. Right? And then we're going to scoop and out to the side. Now I'm going to put a little elbow in as I come in this time. So be it, and then back like this. If you hear a puppy dog screaming in the background, that's my dog Merlin. He's a magician. He's not really, he's more of a wizard than a magician. All right. And then we're going to lift up. Out again. And then elbows come in, up, and down. All right, we're going to do this one more time. We're going to scoop, up, come out, elbows come in, and up, and down. All right, very good. We're just going to rotate our hands again. And now include our shoulders. So what I'm doing is I'm just lifting, so you can see me from the side. I'm just lifting up and rotating out this way. Yeah. So we lift up. This will get your back, your upper shoulders, right? So you're gonna lift up and up, just like a morning stretch. Up and up. Right. And then we'll take a deep breath. I would let Merlin in to join us, but he gets a little overexcited when people are moving, when things are moving, and you might see him in the camera more than me, which is fine. He's so cute, but then he has his little buddy Flame, and Flame is a little bit more active when it comes to that. And bring our arms out and over and to the side. So we're going to stretch this part of our arm, keeping our head up, our chest up, and release slowly. Come out to the side, come over and down, same thing. We just want to get our arms nice and loose. And relax. Right. Shake our arms out. Yeah. Like a floppy T-Rex running around, right? With her little T-Rex arms. All right, so we just want our wrists to get loose and shake them out this way. No, I'm just being silly now, so don't worry about that. All right. All right. All right. So let's do some shoulder shrugs. So we're just going to do one at a time right now, slowly. I'm going to go forward, up, and back. And forward, up, and back. Because a lot of times our shoulders are up close to our ears, so we want to get them as far away from our ears as possible. So again, I'll come to the side. So I'm going forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. Okay. So forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. All right, so now we're going to lift both. Up and back. Up and back. And back. Yeah. So this will help us just with our getting our shoulders a little bit lower. We'll start stretching our neck in just a sec, so we're going to go up and back. Now I'm going to hold my right shoulder down, try to weigh it down a little bit. Same thing with the left. And I'm just going to lean my head to the left. Slowly move it forward and then back. And then the other side. And then the opposite side. And just be gentle with yourself. You might feel your shoulder adjust a little bit. It's okay, as long as it's not painful. And then the other side. And now we're going to do a full rotation around, keeping our eyes open, just being mindful and go very slow. All right, we don't want to get dizzy. We're just going to do full rotations all the way around and then back the opposite direction. And back. Just slowly. All right, very good. And come back to the center. Just take a quick break, relax. Deep breath in, exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right. Now we're going to move to our feet. So we're just going to lift slowly. All right. So we want to get our toes pointed if we can. So it's like this on the side, if you can see. Don't worry about this part. I just want to show you my toes and what we're trying to achieve. I try to get my heel flat again, right? So we can go up and then flat, and up and flat. If you're able to, put your foot under. If you're able to do that. Some people, it's a little bit tougher, but you want to make sure that you're relaxed when you do it. It's nothing very forceful. Okay. So just something very, very easy. Right? It'll get the top, this portion of your foot and ankle. And now we will sit back a little bit and then just have our foot up and down. So we do flexors like this and down. And then rotate. Rotate. We're going to go both directions, inside and outside. Okay. And then we'll do some knee lifts. So just come up. We come up. Now out. Out. Back. Up. Out. Back. Up. Back. And you can do this more as a circle rather than a square, meaning when you come up, rotate over as opposed to just pulling over. And then when you come back, circle back in, right? Because think of this is for our hips and how it has the ball in there, and we want to get that ball moving as such. So we're going to go, and if you need to use your knee, please do. And then back in slowly. And if we need to lift like this, totally okay, right? Sometimes this is very helpful to get more range. And then down. If you need. The other way can build a little bit more strength and flexibility. Just open up, yeah, come back. So the two ways, or you can grab pant leg if you have, if that works as well. All right. So let's come back. Now that we've done that, we're going to go with the arm up. Arm up on opposite side. Lift up. So we're going to do our arm and leg at the same time, almost like we have a string. We're going to pull up. Very good. Same thing on the other side. Coordination. Go as high as you can. If you need assistance with your leg, it's okay. Now we're going to go opposite sides. So I'm going to go right with left, and left with right, right with left, and left with right. All right, very good. Awesome. Yeah. So let's do a couple of spine twists. So we have kind of everything opened up. We're just going to open up a door. And come across. And open up a door. And come across. Okay. Now we're going to come up and over a little bit deeper than we did the first time. So we get a lower spinal twist. Same on the opposite side. And spinal twist. And release. One more time on each side. We're just going to lift up. And over. We're going to lift up. And over. And release. All right. Let me see. What's going on here? I'm just going to check because I saw some stuff. Oh, it was just people saying good morning. Good morning. All right. If you hear my puppy dogs outside, and then that's my partner telling them to stop barking, that's what's happening out there. If you can hear it. If you can't, then no worries. But okay, good. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So we've done a spinal twist. We've done arm stuff. We've done a center twist, sort of. Heart. Oh, well, not. We could do a heart opener. So keeping in mind that what we're doing it really slow, but all this can be done in 5 minutes as well. If you wanted to go in sequence of what we've done, where we rotate our arms, elbows, shoulders, knees, it can all be done quickly in 5 minutes if you only have 5 minutes, right? But I like to slow it down and extend it out so it gets a little bit more, so it can be a little bit more gentle. But for some people, if you're nervous, or you're in a doctor's office, or you're in traffic even, or at work, being able to do this, stop and do this, can help just invigorate the part of your day, or if it's earlier in the day. And so yeah, so I just wanted to point that out. So like, if you can remember some of the things we've done, you can do them briefly and quickly in your own time, right? Now let's do a heart opener, and we're just going to take our hands and just open up and lift up and back. Remember to breathe. Right, so we're going to do it one more time. Deep breath in and exhale. Now we're going to bring our hands in prayer pose and come up. Open our hands at the top and then come around our back. And this will open up your shoulders a little bit more, definitely open up heart space. And let it come back. Let's do it one more time. Into the center, we'll do this 3 times. We're going to press our hands together and come up, open them up. And you might notice a difference if your head is pointed up or if your head is pointed down, right? Try different ways. There is no right way. It's just really what works for you. So you might start with your head down, move your head up as you go up, open up and come back around. All right. Yeah, so let's stand up, if that's okay. I'm going to slide back slightly so you can see me a little bit better. Get this out of the way. And then just holding on to the chair. If you don't have a chair, it's okay. Just make sure that you balance yourself. We're going to go really slow. Just balance yourself however you need. We're just going to slowly lift our left leg. Okay, if you need to hold it, that's fine. If you don't, that's great too. We're going to kick it out slightly and bring it back down. Let's do that one more time. You'll lift up, kick it out slightly, and let it come down. And one more time, we're going to kick it up. I find sometimes I need to hold it, kick it out, and let it down. All right, I'm going to come on this side. Same thing. And it comes up, kick it out, and let it slowly drop. This is good for the back of the knee. You might feel it there. So I'm going to bring it up again. And I'm strictly using my chair for balance. Kick it out and let it come down. One more time. Up, kick it out, and let it down. All right, so this standing will help exercise the legs a little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to do, I'm just going to turn this on the side. If you don't have a chair, that's okay. I'm just going to use it as a prop, leaning forward. If you don't have a chair, it's totally all right. Remember, bring your hands up, lean back, and go drop forward. And make sure that you're far enough away from your chair that your head's not going to hit it, and you can reach, but close enough that you can land. And now I'm just going to keep going down. My chin's going to stay up. I don't want my head to drop, so my chin's going to stay up. And I'm going to keep going as low as I can. Getting strong legs, standing up straight. All right. Taking a breath in, letting my arms drop down and then come up. Now we can bring our arms back up like that as well. And we can do that. We can try that as well. Right, so we're going to come back, give a slight lean back. So you stretch your abs slightly. Deep breath in as we drop forward, slowly, and land, right? Keep going if you would like to the floor. If that works for you, just make sure that you are balanced, you're not dizzy, and your chin is up, right? We can do some slight movement side to side, which might help. If you want to continue going forward, all the way down to stretch the back of your legs, you can. Right? And slowly come back up. And touch the chair one more time. Come back up and around. We're going to do this all super slow. Right? If you feel like bringing your arms back around behind your back, you can, or just bring them to your side. All right, so we're going to do this one more time. Arms up. Deep breath in when we do that. Exhale, going forward. we land. This is called tabletop, right? And we want our back as flat as possible. So, and our legs, we don't want to be up on our toes, right? And we want to go a little deeper, and we'll feel it on the back of our legs slightly. And then keep going if you would like, all the way down. Sometimes we like to swing our arms back if you can, and then push forward and come back up. Think of like a gymnast, right? When they do their landing and they go down and then come back up and they do the sunrise thing. Right? One last time. I'm just going to come up, lean back. This time I'm not going to stop the chair. I'm going to go all the way forward. Hands leading the way, chin up. Deep breath in. Try to relax my back a little bit more. Swing my arms while I'm here, not for too long. Twist a little bit. Deep breath in. Start coming back up as we exhale. When we reach the top, inhale. Exhale, arms to the side. And really slow, right? We're not in a race to get anywhere. Right? So I'm going to move the chair and stay standing. All right. And I'm going to come into what's called a horse stance. And this is it's very similar to like a karate stance, right? And I'm just going to have one leg out and one leg out. And I'm going to sit as best I can, like I'm sitting on a stool, right? I'm just going to go to the side, keep my knee open, right? And come to the other side. This should get the inside. And also the way your toes are pointed, let me just show you. It's important so you can get that movement, right? So we don't want to be like this. We want our legs. Let me see if I can unblur my screen. Hang on one second, because I really need you to see this. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that really quick. Hang on. No. Huh. I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, oh, here it is. Got it. I'm going to unblur my background. So when we do this, we want our toes to be slightly pointed out this way. So we can get in a position like this. If our toes are straight, we're not going to be able to, and it's going to be painful. So we want our toes out slightly, right? As such, right? And then just lean into one side. And try not to get too much over your ankle. Like this is not good, right? So we want to be right here. And we're just doing slight movements like this, just side to side. Side to side, slowly, right? If you can. You can do this seated as well. You just have to come to the edge of your chair, and I'll demonstrate that in just a moment. You should feel that this happening up in your thighs, right? If you want to go a little deeper, you can. You just have to stand up slightly more, right? Be a little bit more upright. And now it's the inner thigh when we do this. Awesome. I'm going to show in the chair. Very similar. Let's come to the very edge. Very edge of your chair. And you're going to open up. And one leg's out like this. And one leg's out like this. And then we're just going to lean to get the same sort of effect. We lean into it to get a similar effect. It's not going to be the same, but it's going to be similar. And we want to keep this open and our toes pointed this way. Okay. You can also bring your leg back and lift up, because the idea is to get this, work this a little bit, right? And trying to figure that out is somewhat tricky in a chair. Right. All right, cool. Now, very good, very good. How's everybody feeling? Is everybody good? You okay? You okay? Okay, all right. Is everybody all right? Yeah, all right, good. Yeah, no, we can go back to, yeah, no, not good. Okay, that's tough. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, so let's go back to some basic stuff, right? So that stuff, if you need to stretch your legs and things like that. So now let's go to some arm, a little bit more intricate arm stretches. So we're going to bring our hand down and just pull back slightly, gently, right? We've loosened our shoulders and all that good stuff, right? I'm going to have my hand face towards me, put my thumb on my ring finger, right? Just below the knuckle, right? And slightly twist out, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to twist this way. So my hand is like, yeah, take my thumb and turn my hand up slightly, just my thumb. So my thumb's going to be right on the other side here, and it's doing the work. Yeah, and just be gentle. Don't try and over twist, right? Don't do that, please. Right? You can pull your arm out a little bit more if you want. Try not to lock your elbow. Right? So we've done this. Oh yeah, and this one, and then up and pull back with your hand, so it gets all your fingers, and then rotate your thumb, and then shake your hand out. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to drop our hand down and pull it back. And lift our hand up and pull it back, rotating our thumb. Turn our hand in, thumb on our ring finger, grasping the rest of our hand and twisting slightly. And then turn our hand, invert it, and turn it so it goes up. Right, so we're going to have our hand like this, palm is out, right, thumb is down, and twist slightly, just gently. Keep your shoulder loose, very important, so you don't hurt your shoulder. Yeah, very good. See, you feel the difference when you drop your shoulder? Very good. Right? And we're just going to shake that out. Now we're going to just shake it all. All right, and we're just going to do a little drumming. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just want to push that energy out of our hands, like throw it to the floor, right? We just want to throw it to the floor. We want to do it with time. You can throw it to the side too. If you want to throw mud somewhere, like over here, over there, it's fine. There are all kinds of fun things we can do, right? Where we do try to make sure that we're not here and that we're here. We're landing a plane, right? And keeping our wings even. Right? Slight turn. Slight turn. Reach. You want to reach. Right? Arms back. Grab seatbelt. Pull gently towards side. Again, when you come over, pull gracefully. Grab a seatbelt, pull it down. Right? Opposite side. And this has to do with range of motion as well. If your range of motion in your shoulder is tricky, you might have to do a little bit more of a twist and pull down. One more time on each side. Okay. And pull down. Very important to do it slowly, not to do it quickly. I know we have places to go and people to see and things to do, but this will take just a few extra seconds. And it will save us a lot of pain, because what happens is if we twist too quick, that's when things pop, pop, pop. They don't like that, right? Go slow and twist. Deep breath in, arms back, and hands open like you're going to grab something. And we're just going to bring it to the center. Really tense up our fingers. Soften them as we open. Soften, soften. Open wide. Bring it back. We're going to grab. Slight twist, slight turn. Open up and soften. One more time. Squeeze in. And then open slowly and gently. Cool. Let's take a quick break. Put our hands on our legs. Close our eyes for a second. Take a deep breath in. Check the time. Where are we at? All right. We have a few more minutes. Very good. So let's just take a quick break, because we've been going for a little bit. Close our eyes. Take a deep breath. If you want, you can do some shoulder shrugs here. Might feel nice. Nothing too crazy. Maybe do some stuff with your neck again, now that we've done so much stuff with our shoulders. And yeah. And we'll get a little bit more in, and then we'll take another relax. Yeah, and we'll be all right. Start the day. Apparently, I just got a weather alert. Fun. So we're going to bring our elbows up. We're going to come over and try to touch our knees. And then come back. Same thing. We're not grasping anything. We just have our shoulders near our ear, and come forward and down. Now, if you want to extend this arm, you're welcome to. Just keep your chin up, please. And the rest of your body relaxed, right? So this will get this whole side of your back, right? And then release, come up slowly. And go to the other side again. We're going to bring the elbow up and over to the side. Just touch and come up. Release, same thing on this side. Inhale, exhale as we come forward, up. If it feels like we're doing a sit-up, it's because we are, right? So we're doing a elbow to the knee, but it's the very same thing as a sit-up. If you squeeze your abs while we do this, it's an actual sit-up. And come back to the center. One more time. We'll do 3 more of these on each side. Inhale, exhale. Back up. Inhale, exhale. 2 more to do. Back up, inhale, I cheated on that one. Exhale. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up. Last one. Lean back slightly. Inhale. Exhale down. Lean back up. Is that all right? That's a new one. Everything good? All right, good. Awesome. So let's see here. We haven't really done any facial stuff, like anything with our face. We've done everything, almost everything else. But our face is important too. Holds a lot of energy here. Plus it's how we hear, see, smell, taste, things like that. It's very important. So we want to make sure that we activate things. When I say things, like our ears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pull on my ears. If you have jewelry in, just be gentle, right? And just lift up and just kind of pull it away. Not hard at all, and pull down and rotate around, because there are tons of muscles up here, vessels, nerve endings, things like that, and they need to be processed and exercised as well. So going on the inside of your ear, lifting up slightly, right? You might feel some air popping, which is normal, right? Because the air pressure changes where we're at, but it's just nice to pull on our ears. Might give you a little yawn. That's good. It's all good. And I do my eyebrows and around my eyes, just like you would in the morning when you're waking up, just lifting them up a little bit. Right, into my head. Now, one of the harder things to do, which if you have someone who can help you with this, is really nice, and that's the base of our head, right? The base of our head at the very back where the spine meets the skull is, because our head's back a lot, or it's forward. It's either compressed or it's straining. And back in the back of our neck, it's really tight, and it's tough for us to do this ourselves, just is. So it's nice to be able to have someone, if you have the availability to have that. It's a nice massage to help kind of release some pressure in the head. But you have to have someone who kind of knows what they're doing, so there's no injuries or anything like that. But yeah, that's tough. It's tough to get back there, because we need our head to be completely relaxed for that to occur. And there's specialists who do this. It's cranial sacral therapy. And if you can get, if that's available to you, it's really nice and refreshing, and kind of like an eye opener as well. Let's just take a deep breath in, relax. We've worked hard, done a lot of work today, a lot of stretches. So I'm just going to finalize. If you have any final stretching you'd like to do to get out of the way, feel free, just go side to side, take a deep breath in and exhale. And inhale, exhale. And then we're going to have our eyes, we're going to exercise our eyeballs, and we're going to go in circles in one direction 3 times. So I'm going to start at the top and go to the left, and then down and to the right, and then back up into the center. Do it again. Eyes closed. Eyes go up to the left side, down to the right, up, and then to the center. One last time. Up to the left, down, right, center. Now we're going to go the opposite direction, where it's up, right, down, left, center. Again, same thing. Up, right, down, left, up, back to center. Now we're just going to go up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now left to right, left, right, left, right, left, right, back to center. Right, left, right, left, right, left, back to center. We forgot one. That's down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's take a deep breath. Stay here for a moment. And I feel we covered pretty much everything today. We didn't set an intention, which is okay. If we don't, we can do that now before we finish up. We'll be finishing up a little bit early today, but we'll set an intention. Because it's not about the amount of time, it's about what we covered while we're doing this. And I feel we covered a fair amount. So if it's okay with you guys, we'll just end a little bit early today. But just keep your eyes closed for a minute, relax. Deep breath in and exhale. You have an intention, now is a good time to maybe make it. Could be for gratitude, for giving thanks, appreciation, any number of things that you might want to do. If you have an intention for later in the day or tomorrow, that's good as well, as long as it's related to something that's meaningful to you. Not necessarily work related, right? We don't want to put that in, but as far as busy stuff, we just want to put in intentions as far as how we go about doing whatever we have to do, with kindness, with gratitude, with appreciation. Deep breath in, exhale. Because we all have stuff to do, but it's the how we go about doing it that makes a big, big difference in how it gets done. Okay. Inhale in, exhale. And one final inhale, exhale. Inhale, the biggest one you've had today, lift back. And exhale. And when you're ready, just open your eyes, move around a little bit, move your fingers, move your hands, move your feet. Hope everyone's feeling good. It's getting warm over here on the East Coast of the United States. In Florida, it's warming up a little bit. We had a little cool spell, but it's been nice. So, thank you guys so much for joining us today. And we look forward to seeing you again next Thursday at 10:45 and Monday at 9:30 with chair yoga, as well as other things. Please visit our website at msfocus.org to find out any of these times and where you can find information, and our YouTube channel as well, which Kamani manages and has this video as well as other videos up there of us practicing gentle movement, chair yoga, things like that. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Yeah, great to see you.